Am I live? I think I'm live. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, thank you, Chris. What is OMG for what? This is about as much Halloween as I'm going to get right now, dressed up. I have other stuff I wear, but got to be practical. So, welcome, Chris. How you doing? So, hey, you got to have fun. Hey, Garthy, how you doing, good sir? So, So it's okay. I figured I would actually have this. I've been doing work in the garden. This is my seed sorting hat. There we go. For all you Harry Potter fans. Why not? So I think. What do you mean? Good to see you, I think. Oh, I don't know. Oh man. But yeah, so the sad part is this is actually a wizard hat and stuff. I got a beard ordered too because on another channel I was doing with my oldest son, Nerd and Son, we were actually talking about a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons stuff and theory crafting on that and stuff, and we had a concept that we were trying to do where he had a similar setup where we would argue between two bitter wizards back and forth and just be sniping at each other, doing some kind of like little segment or something like that. But yeah, that never really played out on that channel. But yeah, it was just kind of an idea, and that's kind of what we got here. So, welcome, Wonder Woman. Actually, no. My name is Mitch. I'm a male witch. I go by Mitch. So, but yeah, why not? And the sad part is the gray hair. I don't even need a freaking beard. Is that sad? That's sad. That's sad. I'm old. Um, but hey, hell, you gotta have fun. Um, yeah, especially with like the mask I wore in the last video I got posted and stuff with the Casper the Ghost. That was actually one that was used in a Dungeons and Dragons game that I ran like 20 some years ago. It tells you how old that mask is. Where I had to play a role of a lich because I was the dungeon master running the game. So yeah, that's where the history of that mask came from. No. It's funnier just to be called a Mitch, male witch. Dude, you are just jealous of my nerdum. Yeah, if you saw my bookcases and everything off to the side, I have my Dungeons and Dragons nerdum and stuff like that. I got multiple thousands of dollars. It's probably over 5 figures worth of books. First edition, second edition, third edition, fourth edition, so on. I mean, I have original stuff that I bought a long time ago for I6, Ravenloft, classic stuff from what I played in the 70s when I started playing D&D. So, yeah. You have your original red box. Awesome. So cool. Yes, I still have my original red box that I got too from that for the basic D&D or so-called basic 5th edition. But yeah, Ravenloft is so cool. So, but yeah, and I got the original one by Wise and Hickman, the original I6, untouched, sealed up, and everything. So it is very, very cool. But cool. But yes, a nerd I am. Curse of Strahd. Curse of Strahd is good. I actually, besides playing the actual game, if you're talking about the game, if you actually got the original TSR Curse of Strahd book, that went into a lot of detail, and that novel I thought was actually excellent. So, yeah. Hey, I read too. Imagine that. But today I want to go ahead and do a couple sauces. Sorry, had to take a drink there. So we can go ahead. We can start with the sauce, but and then we'll go over what I've been doing the last couple weeks because it has been busy. So let's start off here. I'm actually happy getting down to some of these sauces and getting them off my thing. I didn't know this part of you. We need to talk. Dude, you're just jealous. I have nothing to hide. Chris, come on. You got to tell the truth now. Dude, it's just called having fun. You got to love it. Okay. First sauce. What is my first sauce? I don't remember what order I put these in. Okay. Ooh, Funky's Hot Sauce Factory. This is called Nirvana. It is Dragon's Breath sauce. So, I picked these up at a convention. I'm still going through ones I picked up a year ago. So, Chris is not coming out through the closet. He's coming out through the chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is actually the ingredients in this thing? Okay, Dragon's Breath chili mash. I kind of like that is at the top of the list. White wine vinegar, onion, dragon fruit, red bell peppers, Thai chili peppers, banana. Okay, banana. Lime juice, orange juice, carrot, garlic, sesame oil, sea salt water, galanga. Wow. Dried kaffir lime leaves and dragon's breath chili powder. I do apologize. I am not familiar with the galangal, and I'm probably not pronouncing that right, so I apologize. And once again, I do not have an English degree. I have a engineering degree, so my speech is kind of sad. So, yeah, don't worry, Chris. Being nerds is how Ralph and I met. Yes. Okay. Yep. Such a nerd. I love it. Well, it's great. I mean, when I grew up in the 80s and stuff like that as a kid and doing the school and stuff like that, nobody wanted to be a nerd. Nerd was such a, hey, nobody wanted to do that. Now, nerds run the world and stuff like that. You get all the cool nerd movies, everything else like that, and people want to do nerdy stuff now. It's amazing how everything just cycles and changes. So, that would be interesting for one of Grumpy Gill's shorts. Um, yeah. You don't want to hear me try to pronounce some things. I am horrible in my speech. So, nerds are cool. Yes, nerds are cool. I will second that one. Thank you, Miss Knight. I appreciate it. And welcome. Welcome, Brett. Looking good tonight. Yes, I try. See, I have to do this to cover up what I actually look like. So, yeah, this is like an improvement. So, very, very cool. Okay, check this up. Now, we got the Nirvana sauce. Let's give this a taste. Now, I did taste this when I was at the convention, but like over a year ago, so I don't remember what it tastes like. So, let's go ahead. Ooh, coming out chunky. Maybe. I'm going to make a mess. I already know it. Wow, you see how sad I'm pouring here. Hold on. Got a thing right at the top. Can you get back down? Still stuck at the top. Okay. Can we get past it? I just got a thing stuck at the top. Okay, hold on a second. This is great. This is excellent television, right? And that's the problem. When you don't eat hot sauces and just let them sit on the counter for so long, they get stuff stuck up at the top. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay, here we go. We got the Nirvana Dragon's Breath chili sauce. Nice big spoonful. Got to burn right at the front. For a hot sauce, it is hot. The burn and everything is just more in the front of the mouth on there for me. So, the sauce is kind of spreading everything around. Basically, at that point, the heat just kind of hit just up front. I don't really get much of the other flavors in here. So, yeah, so the other stuff that come in here, like the dragon fruit, the banana, excuse me, I'm not getting any of that flavor at all. Just the peppers and the vinegar and everything. Now, it is nice and chunky. Got some good feel and everything on that too. But on that, it is a nice spicy sauce. It actually has a good flavor because there's some sauces out there. When you taste them, they don't really have a good flavor. They're just heat. Or they have the chemical type of taste. This one has a good pepper flavor. If you like just pepper flavor and heat. And you got the vinegar. So, actually, it's a very good sauce. I mean, I don't want to knock this sauce in any way, shape, or form. I wish it could have got a little bit of the more sweetness with the dragon fruit and stuff in there too. And it would have been interesting to taste a banana. But hey, pretty good. So, but yeah, got one down there. Okay. Now it has been yeah, pepper flavor is good because there's some stuff out there that just tastes horrible. But yeah, this has a good, hot, very high heat, but good. Um, well, I agree with you, Brett. Don't want just a face melter, but sometimes adding just, I don't know, this is just my opinion. If you have a good, just a heat source from a pepper or spicy sauce, adding to something is excellent because then at that point, you're adding the heat and enhancing the flavor of the rest of the dish. Some sauces, they just give you the heat through the capsaicin and you get that chemical type of taste. That doesn't seem to add anything on for me. So, I don't know. Based on that aspect, if you're just eating this raw with like a spoon, probably won't be doing that much often, but adding this into a dish to really spice it up, I think that would be great. So, but yeah, that's actually good. But other than that, I have been extremely busy this week, especially with work. Work has been taking a lot out of me lately, so getting stuff done there. But then also getting all the peppers in. It is going to be actually in the 30s, or probably frost overnight, and I just got my last plants in today. Um, Getting all those in, getting those picked, getting those saved, putting all my seeds out to dry so I can get those up and everything on the store. And the other cool thing is um, smoker. I got access to a smoker now, and I have been, besides just smoking meat and cooking stuff, been smoking peppers. I started a video where I was just taking just random 7 pots because I grew a ton of 7 pots this year, and probably a third of them really weren't. Um, I'm sorry, and they really weren't true to type. So I didn't want to waste them, so I put them all together in one batch and cut them open and put them into the smoker. And just taking them out of the smoker, oh my god, they had such an amazing smell. For that being 7 pot peppers, and I'm in the process of putting them into a dehydrator now, and we're going to make a powder out of it. So, what kind of engineer am I? I have an electronics engineering degree, so yeah, circuit boards and all that kind of fun stuff. Yep. Um, Grumpy go. Do you use a bong or papers? Oh man, no. You just roll the pepper really tight just by itself. Okay. Don't worry about getting the capsaicin on your hands. If you really wanted to smoke your pepper like a true pepper smoker, just roll the pepper straight. Yeah, there you go. So, but yeah, that's going to be really good there. The other thing is too is I know I got a lot of laughs out of me trying to pronounce the Bequeenho peppers. And ooh, I actually said it right that time. And after picking them and tasting some stuff, I'm actually doing a video where I am making the sweetie drops. These are about 5 days in the solution now. I did a real high sugar pickling on here, and I'm looking this weekend to go ahead and opening these up and tasting these. So very, very interested in doing this stuff here too. Oh, Jason, welcome, Jason. How do you keep it lit? Ooh, that is an industry secret. I can't give out that, not legally. I can't give that out. So sorry. um, what is PCBA engineering? I don't know what PCBA is, so. But you're in an automotive factory engineering. Cool. Yeah, but I don't know what the PCBA is, so. Um, but no, it was all good there. And then the other thing that I'm excited about is I got my proofs back for my labels. So we're all good there. The labels are paid for, and I should have them in at the beginning of next week because I have a bunch of my sauces that have been done, made, and as soon as these labels go on, some of these are going out. So very much looking to doing that here. Printed circuit board assembly. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah. Sweet. All right. And here's the sad part is I have an engineering degree and I do a lot. Engineering just travels to so many different parts of your job and stuff like that, but I haven't technically used that in forever. Now, my previous job, I actually worked in assembly and management assembly in the um, in a government contracting facility. But I still really didn't use my degree or anything that way, so I don't know. You're gonna sit there and smoke the pepper with "I'm the Freak" song. That's awesome. Um, okay, fix machines, improve processes. Yeah. Oh, I actually kind of miss doing that work because when I actually got out of college, I got a job working for Cellular One. And this was back in the early 90s when I graduated college, and we actually still did circuit board repair on cell phones. So that dates me just a little bit. Yeah. See, another one too. You have a degree in software development and you sell beer. It's amazing where we get starts at and then where we actually end up in life. So it is just amazing. Dorsa nugget, mango, pineapple, lemon, lime, orange, garlic, onion, pickle, vinegar, spice, turned out. Oh, nice. Okay. That actually sounds good. Especially the Dorsa nugget, mango, pineapple, and got that real citrus. That is very cool. I kind of look like Dean right now. Uh huh. Thanks, Chris. Oh, man. But fun, fun, fun stuff. Okay, what is my next sauce? I need another sauce. My burn is like gone. Let's see here. My next sauce I'm going to do... Okay. I forget what order I put these in. The Blazing Asian Hot Sauce. 7-pot Primos. So cool. Oh, yeah. This is the one that has a ton of ingredients. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I'm going to read this off the screen instead of off the bottle because that just takes forever. Pears, water, pear juice, rice wine vinegar, white miso. Okay, so it breaks down everything inside like the miso and stuff like that. Then okay, carrots, white vinegar, water, yellow onions, garlic, pepper mash. Oh wow. Goose chalang. I'm not saying that right. I am terrible. And that breaks down everything inside that. Okay, a lot of stuff in this. Then we got lemon juice, sesame oil, candied ginger. Oh, and it even breaks down the candied ginger and all the things. Okay, that's why this is so long. Okay, and it contains wheat, soy, and sesame. Okay. Okay. Let's see. My degree's in criminal justice. Cool. That's cool, Brett. And uh-oh, Wonder Woman's trying to headhunt here. Oh. Okay, so let's open this one. Okay. And then just to let you know, I've been trying to work on my latency, but my latency is at 4 seconds between what I actually say and what you guys see. So it's okay. This night I'd rather sell beer too. That's sad, ain't it? Nope, just trying to be honest. Okay. See? She's trying to headhunt for a kobold. Okay. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, we got the Blazing Asian here. And let's go ahead. Whoop. I am bound and determined to make a mess, I swear. All right, here we go. Definitely have that pear and everything right up front. I get the sesame. I can taste the ginger. The 7-Pop burn kind of comes on after everything. And that pear actually kind of stays with that. Interesting. I'll do a little bit more. This is an interesting sauce. It's not sweet, but it has a sweeter side, especially with the pear. The pear is very, very upfront. I really don't get much of I get a little bit of vinegar. And then I guess the pear, ginger, vinegar, and then I got kind of the pepper burn after that. So kind of in that order. So. Okay. See, this is just showing how much the chat is smarter than I am. Knowing basic C++. I know a little C++, but just enough to actually be dangerous. But cool. Had you a pear. No, this is actually a really good sauce. One of the reasons I didn't remember what it tasted like, but I know when I was at the convention, I remember tasting these, and I was only buying the ones I liked. So. Oh, Chris, you work for Blizzard? Okay, what did you do at Blizzard? And the only reason I say that is I spent way too many of my years playing WoW. So, okay. Actually, yes. Chicken or pork. So, but with that and containing wheat, this one's not gluten-free. So, okay. But yeah, especially covered over chicken or marinated in that would actually be very, very good. So, okay. Okay. Nice. And honestly, I still think Wrath and Chris. What I got here, yeah. I think Wrath of the Lich King is still probably one of the best ones. I just like the story and everything like that. The only thing it disappoints me in that, okay, and yes, I'm a nerd, I'm also a gamer, okay, you get through everything and all your creatures, all your bosses, everything like that, even your main bosses, like so big, so huge, like something up there, Terria. You get to the Lich King, and he's only like this big. He's right at your size. So from a size aspect, that's kind of disappointing in the battle. But yes, it's still a very hard battle and trying to get everything right through the different phases. So yeah. um, ha ha ha! I like that. What would it pair with? I like the humor. That's good. So very, very, very cool. Chris, if you live closer, I think me and you would be hanging out a lot, to be honest with you. So, oh. But, okay. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to start opening a third sauce. I'm going to go ahead and I want to try a third sauce here. I don't even know what we have here. 926. Let's see here. I'm already interested in doing the third sauce. What is the third sauce we have? There you go. Miletta's Craft Hot Sauce. Applewood Smoked Carolina Reaper Fire. So, yay. And... there you go. Yes, I would say Brett is very punny. That's awesome. Okay, what is in this one here? I'm having too much fun. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, we have apple juice, pineapple juice, apple cider vinegar, Panacilio, aged Carolina Reaper, Applewood Smoked Carolina Reaper, sea salt, garlic, chipotle. So this sounds going to be another fruity one with apple juice and pineapple juice and everything right up front. Okay. Sweet. Uh-huh. Oh. Whoop. Ah, I tore the thing off. Okay. Well, I did have a thing I could just take it, open it up, but now I can't do that, so we're going to have to cut this open here. Do. LAN parties. God, I remember doing those in the late 90s, early 2000s, hooking everything up together. God. Those are so cool. But, okay, I'll try this one. Applewood Smoked Carolina Reaper Fire. Okay. Ooh. That smokiness comes right out. That's nice. Okay, let's try this one here. Pours out good. There we go. Okay. Cheers. That's interesting. Okay, first you take it, it's really smooth sauce. The apple and pineapple juice you can take right off the hand. I mean, right off bat. I can talk here. You can taste it right off the bat in the silky smoothness of the sauce. And then you have the Carolina Reaper, just that burn and everything right there. And it just went up into my sinuses. It's warm, not too terribly hot. I think the Funkies was actually hotter, but it definitely, as soon as you get through the apple juice, pineapple juice, and the silkiness and that pepper hits, that's all you got. It just takes over the entire thing. And yes, and also too with that apple and stuff like that, you do get that smokiness flavor and everything right up front. So, excuse me. I'm gonna try this again. It had just an interesting, different flavor with the smokiness and the apples here. Try some more. Yeah, it's actually it's a good sauce. It's different and interesting. I like it. So it is on the warmer side, but yeah, very very nice, very nice. So, but yeah, cool. Uh, it's actually very good. The smokiness actually takes a little bit to come out um, with the flavor, but the apple and the pineapple and stuff right up front. And then, yeah, like I said, just the Reaper after everything just kind of like takes over. So, very good. Oh, yes, definitely be good on eggs, breakfast, and everything. So, yeah, definitely would be good on that. So, yeah, that's actually really good. What am I doing here? Pick up the right button here. But yeah, so that's going to be it with the sauces and everything like that. I have a bunch of other videos to finish filming. Especially, I got a bunch of sauce ones. I did a um, jalapeno fermentations. I divided all the ones I got up between red and green. And I'm doing two different fermentations on that, and I've probably been fermenting for about 2 weeks now, pretty close to 2 weeks. So, and I got to finish my Thai fermentation. Um, yeah, my Thai fermentation has been fermenting for over a year now. Still looks good, still looks great. Um, it was supposed to be a quick fermentation that ended up just getting extended due to life happenings. And yeah, it's still sitting, still looks good and everything like that. So I'm going to be finishing that up here. So, and it just goes to show if you do a fermentation and you have the proper sanitation on everything that you use when you're putting the fermentation together, it will last, which is great. So yeah, and and I say that just to be honest and also be funny because you'd be on a lot of my videos where I'm talking about fermentation and sanitation. People's like, stop talking about making sure everything's sanitized. I'm like, yeah, there's a point to it. So, but we are all good. Okay, so you guys are awesome. So breakfast burritos. Breakfast burritos sounds good. Okay. So what else do we got? Do we got anything else? Which one did I like best? It really depends. They all have their purposes. Um, and I say that because I don't have just one hot sauce in my refrigerator. I mean, I got 20 plus, and I kind of rotate what I feel like and am in the mood. So, but I think overall tonight, out of the three, if just stacking them up side by side, I think I like the blazing Asian sauce. So, just as a straight sauce, I thought that was actually good. So, out of the three total, but yeah, it is all good. So, oh, appreciate it, Miss Knight. Thank you. I mean, I'm just being myself. I appreciate you guys actually want to even tune in and watch this. Because I don't know really what I am going to do besides three sauces and everything like that, but I so much appreciate it. Um, if I didn't have great people making comments on my videos or actually willing to talk and chat and bring things up, I'd definitely be doing something else. But yeah, this is great. So you guys are awesome. So thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just here to have fun, enjoy myself, and this is just a way for me to reach out and do stuff and be more interactive with everybody. So this is awesome. So, and I appreciate you guys tuning in and spending a little bit of your lives just to watch this crazy old man wearing a witch's hat. Yeah, so thank you. So, excuse me. So, we got R. Thank you, R. Recently found a channel. Enjoy the pepper videos so I can plan next year's grow. I appreciate it. And like I said, I'm not doing the videos to tell everybody how to do it. Because I actually change up what I do each and every year, trying to get better and better and better. Um, I just enjoy eating peppers, tasting them and the flavors, and making stuff out of them. So that's just it. But if you find peppers that you actually like and you see myself and a bunch of other people eating, tasting, and the flavors and stuff like that, yeah, it gives you a great idea of what is actually out there that you can buy. Because I know Grumpy Gill, I mean, he's posting, oh my God, how many times are you posting a day? Once a day, twice a day, with all your videos that you have. Um, on there too. Plus, there's a lot of other people that is in the community that is posting videos out there. You got Dean from Conjured Vapors. You have, my God, my mind just went completely blank. You may mean if you don't too, if you've never watched Boss from Boss Grows, very very good. Pepper Ranger, whole bunch of other people, and I'm missing so many people because my mind is just going blank of how many's out there because I follow a whole bunch of them, which is actually really, really good. And just go out there, like what you see, and yeah, give you an idea what kind of peppers to grow and know what they would be tasting like. So yes, and I will second Wonder Woman. It's a great community, and that's a surprising thing. And I know I've said it before, but I can't say it enough. The pepper community as a whole is just very welcoming, very nice. Being able to talk with everybody, and they're very open. If you reach out and have a question, you're going to get an answer. You're not going to get ignored. They're very welcoming and they're great. I mean, it is such a wonderful community, and I've made some excellent friends because of it. So, yeah, so very, very well. Love the community. So, and once again, welcome R. Anything else? I'm trying to think what else would be done here. Okay, they were there. Yes, tons of good people. And I don't know. I think that might be about it. If anybody got any questions for me or any other comments and stuff like that, we'll go ahead and answer anything you have. Yeah. And then I will say, Gunthy, I mean, you got tons of good people and everything in there. You have a few bad apples, as you have with any community, but in this one particularly, they are kind of few and far between. So, not really much I have to deal with. I've only had to deal with one in particular, but it was very, very minor, so nothing really have to worry about. So, but it's all good. But the majority of people out there are all good, and we're starting to get to know. I'm starting to get to know a lot of them out there, and on one-on-one basis and stuff like that. And yeah, just a ton of great people. So, okay. If anybody got any other questions or anybody want to throw anything up on the chat? Oh. No. Silence. We have crickets now. Chirp, 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 chirp. But no, you guys are awesome. So I actually want to say thank you all very much. I do appreciate everybody watching, participating, chatting. You guys are great. So where's Doug? That is a good question. Doug has been busy. We have actually texted a couple times. I would love to get him out here on the screen. I'm sorry, on the stream. but Doug has a standing, we're gonna call it a date night with his lady friend, and that is always every Wednesday. So um, last time he was here, that was when that didn't happen. So um, that's going to be it. I do have Doug on a couple more videos you'll see coming up here. But yeah, that's kind of where everything is here. He's been kind of busy and stuff on that too. So, see, everybody loves Doug. I don't know. If it wasn't for Doug, I wouldn't have a channel. No, because to be honest with you, it is so. I would say one of the cool things doing this is having somebody to eat the peppers with alongside you. Um, Having Doug here to eat the peppers, just to play off each other, react with each other, dealing with the hot peppers is just awesome. And then the same thing, driving down to when we went to Clayton's house and I met Chris, John, a couple other people's when I went a couple other places and stuff like that, and being able to eat peppers side by side with other pepper lovers and stuff like that is awesome. I mean, it is just great to be able to eat side by side and just have fun and joke, and yeah, it's just great. So, but yeah, I am actively trying to get Doug on the stream here, and plus I am working on a stream setup because I'm still messing with OBS on a couple things to be able to get other streamers to come and just do a shared stream with me on this. So we'll see how that's going to turn out. Okay, but yeah. Yes. Yeah. You gotta love Doug's laugh when he's suffering stuff like that because you can just tell he tries to hide it, but you can really tell when he's struggling. So, um, but yeah, you guys are awesome. So, and thank you, Brett. I want you and everybody else to have a wonderful rest of the week. Have a wonderful Halloween. Enjoy this with your family, kids, everything. Just enjoy yourself. It's just a fun season because I know we still got some more haunted houses to do here in the next week and a half, and we're gonna have fun doing that. So, but with that, I want to say thank you all very much, and you all have yourself a wonderful day. So cool.